friends and horror fans to another video where today I will be talking to you about a hag rework idea I had. Not everybody knows the hag. She's annoying, she's weak, she's unfun, and overall just sucks. So I'm going to propose a idea for her power while remaining the same spirit. So instead of super hard to see traps that are kind of annoying with the jump scare, what's going to happen now is they're tiny, easier to notice, but different. They're still about the same size and can still easily be unnoticed like any other trap, but is less obnoxious. It is kind of like an old Freddy trap where it's a swirling vortex of blood that essentially, when a survivor steps over it, is essentially the entity ringing the dinner bell to hag. The idea with this rework is to turn her into that ferocious, blood-hungry beast that we know she is. She's like original Kaneki, and I want that to come across. And essentially, a survivor who is not already injured, who steps on one of these traps, will upon triggering it, will cause a blood copy of hag to rise up from it, like basically building itself out of the blood. So instead of it just jumping out and scaring you, which is really obnoxious, you're getting to see it form, right? And after a few seconds, the hag can come out of it and grab you. And upon grabbing you, she will 3 bites out of you, causing you to be inflicted with the bleed status effect. Well, not the bleed, but like, I forget what I called it, but there's a status effect it came out with where you drop chunks of meat and more blood in a stream that lessens the further away you get. Basically, you will inflict this tracking for her, and that way we get across that she's a hungry beast that's eating you, really. And if you're already injured, then what's going to happen is when she pops up, she can grab you again and just start biting out of your shoulder and then ripping your throat out. And as she's walking away, she's still shoving chunks of you into her mouth. And the way that you deal with this is basically a survivor will make an offering to the entity, slitting their palm, allowing their blood to become corrosive to the portals and corrupted with entity magic, shoving their hand into the pool and corrupting the blood, essentially telling hag, or the hungry beast, that this is no longer a hot spot for food. This isn't where prey is. This is not the dinner bell anymore. It basically creates this signal in her brain and this smell that just makes it unappealing. Like, this is disgusting. I don't want to be here. This isn't where food is. So think of it like, if the regular traps are ringing the dinner bell, the sabotaging the traps are basically telling hag, the monster, no more. This isn't food anymore. Upon corrupting the trap, survivors will pull their hand out and for a short time be inflicted with bleeding and hemorrhaging. And so the idea with this really was to make her feel more like a ravenous, hungry beast and like a thoughtless monster, not like a cold, calculating killer with thought behind her. Because I feel like right now she's obnoxious and she seems like she's got too much going on up here than they want her to come off as. So the idea was to make her less obnoxious for people with, like, say, heart conditions, and for just overall players, because that shit is annoying. And to make her come off as more of a ravenous beast. And for the traps to be less obnoxious but still doing what they do, and making her stronger by making her a trap grab hybrid killer. And that's all I got for this. And if you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, delete stuff. I greatly appreciate if you dislike, share, friend, group chat to make fun of me when I do a video. And I will see you, Space Cowboy. Thank you so much.